Okay, I think I got something really cool. It's just gonna be cool for me no matter what. I'm putting in a place I've never been in before, except for I waited one time, got my little kayak, I'm on the side of the road, Chattanooga. I get asked a lot, how do I go to all these places? How do I, find all these really cool looking waters and, cool out of the way places and just catch a bunch of fish? First off, I have time to do it. I have time to go explore. Second, I go to places where most people aren't gonna go. It's gonna be a little difficult getting my kayak in here, but I think this place is gonna be loaded with fish. Yes, there may be a guy living in a tent over there, but I think I got a long section of calm creek water, cold water coming out of the hills that I think these fish are pretty much unpressured. I'm hoping anyways. It's a little murky, but I'm gonna get my kayak down in there and we're gonna get to fishing. Well, the water is a little murky, but it's not real muddy. This stream just usually stays really clear, and it rained a couple days ago, so it's got a little dinginess to it, but it's barely up and it's not affected a lot. So I think we ought to be able to catch some fish. There we go, there we go. Nice. That's exactly what we're looking for. Oh, I think that was a smallmouth, but I think there's a bunch of like 12 to 14 inch smallmouth and spotted bass in here. I don't know if there's any big ones or not, like 16 plus, that would be really cool. But I have a feeling there's a lot of those 12, 13, 14 inch. That one was on a spinnerbait. Actually, it's black spinnerbait. I threw it tied down because the water's a little murky. That was a good hit. Let's keep on moving up. All right, where are these fish at today? I caught 2 fish off that log right there. I remember just a few days ago. And there was a couple more hanging up in there, like they were holding up in a little deep hole. So let's go there. See if we can get something out of there. There we go, there we go. Oh my goodness, finally, way upstream. And I think this is a hybrid. This is a little one. There should be tons of fish. Where are they at? I'm still getting almost to the far as I can go in this like pool. Hopefully they're just all like sitting stacked in here. Dude, is that a... Oop. Almost looks like a Coosa bass, but I think he's a spot and smallmouth mix. Oh great, now we got rain coming in. These fish ought to be on fire. Where are they at? This is very confusing, but this creek always confuses me. Thought I had something really figured out, and a few days later, I can't find anything. Well, the sunfish have been active. Finally, one got hooked. Just don't know what the bass are doing. It's very confusing. Oh, finally. See if we can get one in all the way. Oh, my goodness. Right at the back, all the way back down here. That's a spot. But also, I don't know, these fish look weird in here. The ones I was catching the other day were like, they're not these fish. But the ones I was catching the other day were spots, and you could tell exactly what they were. Well, I guess I gotta go down there. I barely caught anything. They ain't gonna make a video so far, so I gotta do something else to catch some fish. So I probably spent 2 hours on this big deep hole. All right, let's go explore a little bit. That's a cool thing. That was cool. All right, well, led to another fish. He came out smoking it. This is the size I keep saying, or keep thinking they're in here, and this is the size I keep catching. But I was catching some fat ones the other day. That's a 11 or 12 inch. I was catching 11 and 12 inch fat ones. I don't know where those fat ones went. Oh yeah. Oh no, there's another little one. Hit hard. Oh, nice rock bass. Yeah, I think this creek is loaded through these sections. I'm gonna have to come back for sure whenever the water's normal. I think I'm just getting a few of these fish. Oh, that was cool. Oh, man, I watched that fish come out under this log and eat it. And he came on. So I took a little too soon, I think, on him. Well, it's the next day. Oh, line, get my rods tangled up. And I'm doing something really similar to that I did yesterday. Putting my kayak in a spot that I've been wanting to put it into before. Not really sure if I'm supposed to be putting it in here. Kind of makes me want to do it more. And there's this stretch of creek. It's a big log jam down there. You can kind of see it. But up that way, it goes up pretty far. And I've caught catfish and bass and sunfish out of here, but I've never been able to fish up that way to see what's really up there, because I've got this little kayak to get in there.
Have any luck?
Oh, well, no, I just made about 3 casts. So hopefully I know there's good fish in here.
Are there?
I've caught a lot from the bank here when I fish the bank stuff, so. Yeah, I've never been able to get up that way. I know they're in here if I can get them.
Nice kayak you got.
Yeah, this thing's perfect for little spots that you can't get a lot of access to.
Yeah. Is that a fish finder on the side of it?
Up here?
Yeah.
No, that's a camera. That's a GoPro.
I see.
But I don't have any, I don't really need a fish finder in here, but
yeah.
But I do take us out on the lakes and stuff too, but
that fishing from a kayak has become a big thing, ain't it?
it's getting more and more popular. It's growing pretty fast.
Hey, when you start out, be careful about this ground. Don't tear our grass up.
Oh yeah, yes sir. All right.
Have a good one.
All right, thank you. Oh, yeah. There's another bluegill hit. I haven't got one bass hit or seen one. Man, what is going on? You can see I'm at like a little bottleneck right here. There's like rock, and it's kind of narrow, and there's like, so there's current right here. If I can't catch anything right here out of this current area, something just sitting here ready to eat, I don't even catch anything out of here. I don't know. I know there's bass in here, and usually this fall time of the year they get a little more active. My goal for this video was to find a new honey hole. That was kind of the whole theme and thing, so that's why I went yesterday to the spot. Thought it'd be a place where I could just kind of have my own little area to kayak. Then today I went to a spot. Both those areas have potential. Like, I have to go back and try those out. Today I lost a really good fish, but I just thought there'd be more fish in there. So I'm in a third spot, and this is the place that I have caught fish at before. It's another spot where like hardly anybody's gonna put a kayak in, except for, you know, a few people like me. But you got it all to yourself, really. So it's a little creek right off the river. They're doing some work over here, and they've actually cleared out some area. So I'm gonna put it in here, and hopefully this will be the spot where we catch some fish. Oh, there's one. All right, well, I kind of came out to the river just a little bit. Oh, broke my spinnerbait. That spinnerbait, I've caught several fish on it, and I kind of worked it back together and broke it. Little spot. All right, well, there's one. I kind of came out to fish the river, but I'm gonna go back down the creek just a second. I'm gonna start bringing a saw with me. I should have one in my kayak. There we go. There we go. Can I get him in? Can I get it in? Come on. Come on. Yeah! Finally got one in my hands. Well, I caught one earlier, but finally got a second one. Man, I went way up the creek, all the way back. I expected, it's kind of pale, but I expected to catch like several of these, you know, 13-inch bass. Oh, we got cobwebs on the screen. My honey holes just aren't being very sweet right now. Oh, oh, fish on. Nice fish. Oh, wow. I wonder if that was what I spooked. Oh, he's about the size of the other one. Okay. All right. Mr. Honey Hole, you redeemed yourself a little bit. 2 fish in about 5 minutes. I'll tell you what's bigger than that. I threw right there something spooked. I don't know if it was this bass or what. He's about a 11 or 12 inch one. Well, the little creek spots aren't, I mean, I caught some fish in them, I explored them, I was by myself, that's all fine. And that's all like part of the, I mean, obviously being by myself and catching a few fish, I thought they would be a little bit more loaded, but that just didn't happen today. I've gotten a little bit spoiled. Recently I've been catching a lot of bass. Pretty much everywhere I've been catching a lot of good fish. And so a little slow. Kind of a little slower than what I've been expecting recently, but I still was able to catch fish. I think I am going to hit some of the river. Current's not too strong. We'll paddle up, paddle down a little bit, just fish a little bit of the river here. Yeah! Good thing came out to the river. It's a solid fish right there. Yeah. Came right out of that shade where I was hoping it'd be. Nice bass. Splashing. Well, I want to try this little Melee lure out some more. And there's a good reason right there. Yeah, I came out and crushed it, largemouth. 17 inches. Good 17-inch largemouth right there. There we go. There we go, another one. Yeah. I kind of did that just to prove something. Well, I was messing around with him. I should have just got him in. Another fish within about 10 minutes. That was probably a 15, 16 incher on the Yum Dinger. I kind of just switched just to see if I would get a bite pretty quick, because I'm like, it looks like there's a lot of fish down this bank. So I'm gonna go back and forth with the chatterbait Yum Dinger. I'm just kind of proving it to myself, testing it to myself, seeing what they catch. So let's go back to chatterbait now. So this video did not go the way it was supposed to go, but maybe that was the way it was supposed to go. I had this great idea of like fishing these honey holes, and I thought for sure I was gonna show up these little spots that kind of nobody has a lot of access to. I thought I was gonna go there and just catch a bunch of fish really easy. That was supposed to be how the video was supposed to go. Instead, I ended up going to 3 places and struggled. And whenever I did think I had something figured out, I didn't have it figured out. And caught a few fish, but it was supposed to be easy. And it's supposed to be just show up and catch them. But the one thing that stayed consistent was I had these little places to myself, and I got to explore and get out. And also, I know they all have potential, that these places, you know, they may be a little difficult to get to. You got to put your kayak in like maybe some difficult access, but that kind of makes it more fun, and then it can be more rewarding. And I still think those places will pan out, but just didn't happen today. Well, fall time is coming. These little, you can see I was leaves everywhere. I was fishing, leaves are starting to blow off trees and stuff. Things are already starting to change, and that may have had a little bit of effect on the fish, but most of the time that usually gets them going in these creeks. It's definitely a good time to get out there. And even if you don't have a kayak and you're trying to find a little honey hole, just, you know, I got lots of little places where I bank fish or wade fish, but kayaking allows me to get in to a lot more spots, and especially a smaller kayak that I can kind of maneuver around and get in there. And sometimes it pans out and I actually catch a lot more fish, and then sometimes I struggle, you know, like everybody does. So thanks for watching. It was I guess a weird video. I'm probably gonna cut out a bunch of little edits and things that I like gave little intros and different things that end up not working out. So anyhow, thanks for watching.